Ben Roethlisberger just said what Pittsburgh fans have been thinking for weeks. The Steelers legend got on his podcast and sent Aaron Rodgers a direct message. Stop dragging out the decision. Rodgers has left the franchise hanging for a second offseason, and Big Ben is done waiting. Pittsburgh's quarterback situation has become the biggest mystery in the NFL. Aaron Rodgers arrived in Steel City last June on a one-year deal. He had an excellent season, 24 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. The Steelers won the AFC North and made the playoffs. But now it's March 2026 and nobody knows if Rodgers is coming back. This isn't new. Last year, fans dealt with the same waiting game. Will Rodgers stay or retire? The team couldn't plan properly. Right when everyone thought it was settled, Rodgers finally committed, played great, then left people hanging again. Omar Khan, the general manager, made it clear the team wants answers fast. The organization needs clarity so they can move forward with real plans. But Rodgers still hasn't made his choice public. Ben Roethlisberger went on his podcast Footballin' on Tuesday night and finally said it out loud. He's frustrated, not angry, not mean, just tired of waiting. How is Aaron not coming back when you have those kinds of weapons? Roethlisberger said, "There's no way he's not coming back." He wasn't being mean about it. He actually believes Rodgers should return. That's the thing people are missing. Big Ben thinks the answer is obvious. The Steelers gave Rodgers everything he wanted. They got him guys to throw to, real weapons. Then Roethlisberger got direct. "I do think it's a shoo-in. I don't see how he doesn't come back. Hey Aaron, just let us know, man. You know you can do that and just say, yeah, I am coming back." Simple message. Clear ask. Stop the drama. Tell the team what you're doing so everyone can get back to work. The Steelers gave Rodgers exactly what he needs to keep playing. 2 elite wide receivers. For years, Pittsburgh's offense lived with 1 decent receiving target. It was never enough. Now the team has DK Metcalf and Michael Pittman Jr. Both are top-tier receivers. Roman Wilson is still there too. He's another solid weapon. Roethlisberger spelled it out on his show. Now you got DK Metcalf, him Michael Pittman Jr., and obviously you still have Roman Wilson. We believe he's a really good talent. That's the argument. Why would Rodgers walk away from this? Every quarterback's dream is having true number 1 receivers to throw to. The Steelers finally built that. The offense is set up to win right now. But there's one problem: protection. The Steelers lost veteran left guard Isaac Sumalo in free agency. He left for the Arizona Cardinals. That leaves a gap on the offensive line. The team has weapons now, but can they keep Rodgers standing in the pocket long enough to use them? Rodgers is 43 years old. How many more chances will he get? This roster has weapons. The head coach, Mike McCarthy, already coached him in Green Bay. They've worked together before. They know each other's system. The waiting is creating real problems for Pittsburgh's planning. The team can't commit to a full roster plan without knowing their quarterback situation. Do they draft for the future? Do they build around Rodgers right now? Do they sign certain free agents or pass on them? Every decision hangs on one person's choice. This is the second year in a row. Last offseason was bad. This one feels worse because everyone expected clarity by now. Front office guys can't do their jobs fully. Coaches can't finalize schemes. The team can't communicate to fans what direction they're heading. Everything is stuck in neutral. Will Howard, the young 6th-round pick from 2025, suffered a hand injury and never took a snap in the regular season. He's waiting to see if he'll get a chance or if Rodgers stays. Mason Rudolph is sitting there as backup. Nobody knows the long-term plan because it depends entirely on what Rodgers decides. Aaron Rodgers is one of the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history, 4-time MVP, Super Bowl champion, Hall of Famer, but he's also the guy who created this waiting game situation. In 2025, the same thing happened. Teams and fans spent months wondering, will he play? Will he retire? The drama went on for weeks. Finally, he decided to join Pittsburgh. That took forever to announce. Now he's doing it again. Rodgers' 2025 season proved he can still play. He threw for 3,322 yards, 24 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. He completed 65.7% of his passes. Those are solid numbers for a 42-year-old. The Steelers won the AFC North. They made the playoffs because of him. But at his age, how much longer can he keep going? That's the real question. Rodgers is 43 now. Some guys his age are already retired. Some guys are slowing down. Rodgers seems fine physically, but mentally, who knows? Sources say the Steelers truly don't know which way Rodgers is leaning. Is he done? Does he want another year? Does he want to chase something different? Nobody has real answers. On his recent Pat McAfee show appearance, Rodgers seemed happy and talked well. He looked energized, but he didn't announce anything. He left the door open for both retirement and return. That's the frustrating part. Both options are still on the table. The Steelers aren't sitting around doing nothing. They're planning for multiple scenarios. If Rodgers doesn't come back, Will Howard is waiting. He's young with potential, but unproven. He didn't play last season because of a hand injury. Roethlisberger warned against drafting a quarterback early. If Rodgers leaves, go with Howard and bring in a veteran mentor like Carson Wentz or Marcus Mariota on a short deal. I would stick with Will Howard. I would bring in a veteran guy, a guy on a one-year deal, Roethlisberger said. The team has draft picks and resources. They're evaluating options, but they'd rather have Rodgers. Art Rooney II, the Steelers owner, said back in January that the conversation needs to happen soon, within a month or so. That was his timeline. It's March now. That month is almost gone. Roethlisberger's message is basically saying what the organization is already thinking. The decision needs to come now, not next week, not next month, now. Rodgers is 43. He's in the final chapter of his career. The Steelers gave him the weapons, the coach he knows, and the system. Everything is set up. The question is simple. Do you want it or not? The waiting game helped nobody last year. Fans hated it. The team hated it. The front office hated it. Now it's happening again, and people are tired. Omar Khan, the GM, wants speed. He made that clear in public statements. The organization has moved forward with Mike McCarthy as head coach and invested in receivers. They're ready, but they can't fully commit without knowing about Rodgers. Big Ben went public because silence wasn't working. Someone had to say it out loud. A legendary voice saying what everyone's thinking carries weight in Pittsburgh. The next few weeks will define Pittsburgh's entire offseason. If Rodgers says yes, the Steelers are contenders. They're a playoff team with a real shot at winning games. The offense clicks. The roster is built. It works. Rodgers threw for 24 touchdowns last year and proved he can still play at a high level. With better receivers now, he could do even more damage. If Rodgers retires, the team moves to Plan B with Howard. They bring in a veteran mentor and hope the young quarterback develops. It's riskier and a longer play, but it's the backup option. The team would need to adjust expectations. Maybe they're not a playoff team right away. Maybe they build for 2027. Either way, the team needs an answer. Roethlisberger gave voice to that need. He didn't attack Rodgers or question his ability, he just asked for clarity. "Just let us know, man," he said. That's the whole thing right there. Fans want to know. The organization wants to know. The city wants to know.